What's up, Samurai? We are back against war. Or should I just, you know what? I'm just going to do it. We're just going to go back. Okay, let's just revert it backwards. What's up, dudes and dudettes of the internet? Remember that one? Or hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Antignorot. Yes, that same person. I'm joking, and I'm a little bit weird and drowsy and stuff because I don't know. I don't feel good today. I had some bad food yesterday, and it just kind of, I don't know. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about this bad boy right here. So if you guys don't already know, there is a new dragon in the game. It's not in the game for console players yet. The devs did confirm yet. That's basically all they said. So it means it is going to come to consoles. It's just who knows when. I do have some fun things to talk about in relation to the new Trove update that may or may not be coming soon, TM. I don't know. I expect it to hit in March. But today we're just going to be focusing on this dragon. So why is my boy A posing? He wasn't animating. So this dragon requires a new resource that is bamboo. So let's systematically do this one at a time. So in the Forbidden Spires biome, there's going to end up being a new resource that is a new plant, bamboo. I don't know if the plant is timed, like limited time, but I know that the dragon is. The dragon is available because of the Lunar New Year or whatever, and is essentially going to end up being around until March 31st. So you guys on console can expect the dragon and the bamboo to show up again soon, TM. At the very least, I hope it actually shows up for you guys, like maybe at the start of March or something. I don't know. We'll see. But ignoring all of these big pillars and stuff, because that's just the mods that I've got rocking to kind of, you know, show where the bamboo is. Of course, on PC, you can use this very effectively. But this is what the bamboo looks like. Whereas the unsightly weeds, you have to run up to and press E. With these, you can attack them. So you can attack them from a distance. Really, really good to use Shadow Hunter for these kinds of things, just because of the sheer amount of range that you have. Not to mention just the fact that you can shoot through walls with your shots and everything like that. And if you end up using volatile velocity, it actually increases the range of your projectiles by like 40% or something ridiculous. Now, every time you end up shooting one of these, they will drop bamboo, which goes into your flux inventory, but it also has a chance of dropping a bamboo dragon fragment. Now, the interesting thing is that this dragon is not actually affected by Dragon Day. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the devs made a mistake and just, oops, they forgot to add the line of code to make it affected by Dragon Day, or because it's a limited time dragon, they just didn't care. But I can confirm that Dragon Day doesn't make a difference, because I farmed this dragon not on Dragon Day, and then I had a friend that farmed it on Dragon Day, and there was literally no difference. So one of the things that you're going to want to do first and foremost when you do start farming the bamboo is the Forbidden Workbench, which is, you know, for crafting prop items for the Forbidden Spires. It also has a couple different mounts. You know, there's on Berry, Charon, and so on and so forth. But there's going to end up being this bad boy right here, the Bad Stock McSkullyton. Whatever. It requires a bunch of fiery feathers and some sagely blue dragon scale, which these you just get from normal enemies. You don't have to kill elites or anything like that. I mean, if you're superstitious, okay, whatever, you know, destroy a bunch of elites, maybe you'll get more drops, who knows. But by consuming all of these resources in order to craft this little guy, it says when harvesting bamboo shoots in the Forbidden Spires, it increases the amount of bamboo shoots obtained and slightly increases the drop chance of bamboo dragon fragments. The bamboo dragon itself event must be active in order to actually have that passive take place. So I don't know if, again, the bamboo is going to be replaced entirely, or if the, you know, if it's just the dragon. So anyways, you go out and grind that like an absolute freak. And let me see here. Based on my live streams, because I only ever farmed the bamboo dragon on live streams, I'm going to say it took me roughly 4 hours to farm this. I have heard reports from some people that it took them 10 or 12 hours or something ridiculous, which I don't know if that's just because of the class that they were using. Because with Shadow Hunter, it makes things way faster in regards to, You can shoot the bamboo from afar rather than a character like Neon Ninja. You might be faster on the ground, but you gotta go up to the bamboo in order to actually attack it, right? So just keep that in mind. The dragon cost in order to craft is once you get enough fragments, then you can craft the dragon egg. And once you end up crafting the dragon egg, there is the hatched dragon, which is going to end up being right here. So it costs 10,000 bamboo shoots. You can see that by the time I ended up getting all my dragon fragments, I did have over 7,000 bamboo to spare, which is pretty good. It would be terrible if you ended up getting the fragments and didn't have enough bamboo, but I don't see that happening unless you're like extremely unlucky, or rather you would have to get extremely lucky with your dragon fragments, get them all right away before you even got enough bamboo, right? Yeah, but otherwise, you know, 300 dragon coins, 25,000 flux, so on and so forth. The stats that you get off of the dragon is 15% max health, 500 magic damage, and 50 magic find. So even more magic find that we don't already need. I actually really like the dragon. I'm probably never going to rock it outside of this one video and the live stream where I ended up getting the dragon, which I'll probably post the VOD to that either later today or more than likely tomorrow, just because I know I've been posting a lot of streams to you guys lately, which funny enough, I'm probably going to start streaming some games after I'm done with this video. But the dragon itself has some nice details to it. Obviously, it's just a serpent dragon reskin, so that's cool. I just like the little freaking panda on the back who's hanging on for dear life. It's especially funny when you think about how he's just getting thrown around while we're running with the dragon. And then furthermore, when we're flying with the dragon, it's like he's just holding on for dear life. Now, the VFX, pretty lackluster, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's kind of like just a green variation of the fireworks dragon shot. I kind of was hoping it would be something a little more physical, even if showing like VFX from the bamboo or something like that. I don't know, but generally speaking, you're just going to be doing this for the mastery anyways, let's be real. And then otherwise, you're just never going to end up using this again. Unless somebody, you know, if someone sounds off in the comments and is like, that's my favorite dragon now, it's like, okay, cool. But for me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that he just blends into the ground. Now, one last thing I did want to mention in today's video, which will become irrelevant over time, but just for the sake of today, just because, you know, we don't have these shorter, more concise Trove videos as often as we used to, just because a lot of the things that I'm grinding in this game are in relation to like end game stuff that is like stuff I do on live stream. So I did want to mention a couple things about the latest big update for Trove. We don't necessarily have any news about it, so I just want to be clear up front with you guys. I'm not trying to bait you or say like, oh, it's coming soon. It's just that more than likely we'll see it on the test server, hopefully in like maybe a week or two. I don't know. It's at the point right now where it can be any time, because usually the PTS server kind of goes up online at certain schedules, and we just passed over that regular schedule. You know, one of the modders, Chronicle, ended up letting me know about that, where he was trying to go on the test server and he was basically saying like, oh, it's not online, which, you know, means that we kind of gone overboard, which means it means one of two things. It either means that the devs just delayed it just because they're having problems, or the update is so freaking big that they're just pushing it a little bit further, which, please God, I really, really hope that we have a good update coming. But again, there is no information, okay? There was a hint that they ended up having on their Twitter more recently. If you guys didn't check my community post talking about it, essentially they showed a new NPC and hinted that it'll get players to new heights, which might be new PR heights. I don't know. Either way, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Smash like, sub for more. Buy the merch you want, support the channel. Have a wonderful day.